Hello everybody, welcome to Tibble Fork in American Fork Canyon. This is like one of the most popular locations for dirt bike trail riding in Utah, at least northern Utah. And so yeah, today I'm going to be riding some of that single track. I'm going to be riding some of that high alpine technical stuff. And today I'm on a TW200. This is my 2007 TW. Even, you know, I say that, but the year isn't super relevant with these bikes. But yeah, my TW. I know if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, or you know, you've been watching for however many, any amount of time, honestly, at this point. But if you're a viewer of the channel, you're probably thinking, where did you get the TW? Yeah, so that's a question. I've actually owned this bike for a couple years now, and you know, I've ridden it here and there. It's mostly been in storage, but it's been used as like a backup bike with, you know, if I ever have a buddy that wants to ride, he can grab the TW. It hasn't been registered. We've just been trailering it out, treating it like a dirt bike. Yeah, so I've had a TW for a while. It's just been kind of a side bike. But recently I've moved, and now I live pretty close to this place, within TW range of this place, which basically means I don't need to take the highway to get here. The TW is not a highway bike, but yeah, and there's some amazing single track up here, stuff that I would never ever take my KLR on. You know, I tend to do some pretty ridiculous things on my KLR, push my luck a little bit too much on that thing, but this is beyond what I'm willing to do on that bike, these trails out here. And well, I've got the perfect machine, and thought I'd take it out for a day ride out in the mountains, get some amazing fall colors and scenery, and scare the crap out of myself, burn some clutches, and yeah, let's go have a good time. I've got a bit of a ride on this road here before I get anywhere interesting, so I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys on the trails. Oh dude, you do not want to take that up there. Alright, he might make it. So this is the trail we're going to start on. This is a Forest Lake trail. This is a pretty gnarly Jeep trail, and yeah, it's going to be interesting in that. But yeah, so from here I'm going to link up to the Ridge Trail and ride the Ridge Trail that way down to Trail 40, back down the Tibble Fork. So if you know the area, that's kind of the route I'm taking. But yeah, let's get moving. I'm going to be passing this Jeep here in a second. Just a fun bit of trivia, this river is the one that I dropped my KLR in and flooded the engine. So yeah, that's a bit of trivia for you. That incident's been mentioned a few times on the channel, so I will say at the time that happened, the river was a lot deeper. So I'm gonna focus here real quick because this section's really tough. This trail gets pretty gnarly. Whew. Oh boy, this is not my favorite section here. That looks nasty. I'm not riding through that. I'm gonna do this bypass over here, because I don't like that mud. That is some seriously nasty stuff. The bypass doesn't look too easy either, but at least it's not gonna jam everything with mud. So let's go that way. I mean, it might need to go back down and flip around at the bottom of this hill and come back up to get to that bypass. Alright, TW, Big Chungus, let's do this. nice log here. I am definitely not a pro at log hops, that's for sure. The main thing is I basically have no practice hopping logs, so log hops aren't one of those things that general riding skill will really teach you how to do properly. It's something that you have to practice specifically to gain a skill at, and I haven't done any of that practicing, so I am no good at log hopping, but I did it. So this is Forest Lake. It's more of a pond, it's not really a lake, but come up here. Yeah, the lake's down there. You can't even see it, it's so shallow right now. I don't think there's even any water down there right now. Yeah, so what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna climb a lot. Do a lot of climbing, and hope the T-Dub has the power to get me up some of these hills. There's a single track that just goes straight up this right here. So I've done this before on the T-Dub, and it made it up, but it barely made it up. It was really struggling for power. So yeah, let's go hit it. Let's go see what happens. Let's see if there's any water in the lake. None. Yeah, this is not of a forest lake at the moment. This is a forest, bit of flat land. Looks like somebody took their dirt bike through it. That's sketchy. I would not recommend doing that. If you favor not getting stuck, don't ride through lake beds. All right. Got a nice whoop here. The T-Dub's specialty, whoops. Okay guys, let's get our game face on. Let's do this. All right, T-Dub, take me home. Gotta get around this pole. Oh yeah. Another log hop. This one's a bit easier. Yowzas. Okay, I'm going around this hop. I think, yeah, this is a bypass. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Kind of getting my nerves going. Knowing how to deal with your nerves is, like, honestly one of the most important riding skills, I think. It's something that I'm pretty decent at, but at times I fail, and those are the times where I get in trouble usually, because I'm not thinking straight. But something interesting about me is I've learned that adrenaline helps my nerves. Like if I scare myself, oh, I just got pulled by a rock with my foot, ouch. That happens sometimes on this bike. Here's where we're gonna start bogging down. Whew. Oh. That, you guys heard that, right? That loss of power, that is so difficult to deal with up here on this type of terrain. Come on, T-Dub. Let's keep going. Keep her going. All right. T-dub. Power, baby. Give me that power. Full throttle right now. Come on. Oh yeah, T-dub. Yeah, she made it. Woo. That's the first challenge of this day. This next challenge is really scary, and I'm really not excited about it, but it's okay. I got this. It's coming up here very soon. I need to shift in the first. It is impossible to shift in the first on this bike sometimes. Okay guys, so this is where things get scary on this trail. Just taking it real slow. As you can tell, there is a pretty extreme amount of exposure on my right. Okay. The best thing to do with exposure is to delete it. Get rid of it. Okay, so this is where I'm worried here. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Well, that was my crux, and we just flew over it. All right. Okay. All right. Gets pretty steep here, it looks like. Ooh. Nope, this is actually the crux right here. I thought this was okay. This is pretty bad. Okay, just walked it up. Whew. So I might have the clip still. I'm out of breath. The last time I did this, I was coming this way, and I wrecked my XT right there and almost fell off. All right. Holy cow! Holy! Oh my gosh! Oh! Woo! As you can see here, this tree obscures the obstacle. So I came around the tree not knowing what was going to happen, panicked, and out of fear put both feet down, which is a no-go zone. Don't do that. I don't care what bike you're on, how low it is. Never put your feet down when you're afraid. Get that out of your system, because that almost made me fall off this cliff. Didn't have enough ground on my left, started falling left. I knew I was going off the cliff, and my brain was like, nope, I'm not falling off that cliff, and I slammed my foot on the peg and throttled down it, and then I wrecked it on the bottom, falling right, running through everything I've learned over the years. And yeah, don't put your feet down if you can avoid it. Like, I foot down right there because I needed to get my foot off my peg because it was about to smack a rock. That's a good situation where you can pick your feet up. Woo! Oh baby, that was steep. To give an idea of how steep that was, I was full throttle going up that. Yes, right here, feet are coming up. I'm not going to be whacking logs today. Another fun piece of Brandman Stories trivia. I've camped up here, hung my hammock from some of these trees over here, and got this amazing view. Let's just appreciate this for a second. Holy cow. Fall, man. I spy with my little eye something yellow. Oh, you got the kickstand, nice, or a Kickstarter. Yeah. Hold on. Saw a couple of T-dubs. You see a lot of those up here. They are good for this terrain, that's for sure. One of the guys had like street tires on his, so that would be rough on this stuff. Whoops, 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 whoops. Those little baby, or it's more of washboard than whoops, but they're rough on these trails. A lot of dirt bikes coming through here, washboarding it out. Oh, this section is so fun, you guys. This is so flowy and nice. Woo! Oh, that's some good trail right there. Oh, I love that flowy stuff. So good. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a little intimidating going through there. Whoa, whoa, that's a pretty big drop. So I haven't mentioned this yet, but I rigged my KLR pretty bad going downhill off a drop like that. and that kind of make out my heart racing going down that one. I'll show you the clip right now. It's crazy gnarly. Oh jeez. Holy shit. Oh. Holy shit. But yeah, that I think I've got a little bit of trauma from that crash going downhill, down steep drops, so maybe I should have learned my lesson, or there's a lesson for me to learn there to not just chance random drops without looking at them. But unfortunately in that situation I didn't have time to react, and I just went, and yeah, that hurt. I'm still recovering from that a little bit. My shoulder is, I hurt my shoulder pretty bad. I tore a muscle in my shoulder, and it's been recovering for about a month now, and I can ride now. It feels pretty good when riding, but it's still, yeah, it's, I think if I were to wreck and just kind of jolt it, it would still be a problem, but oh well. Season's ending and I've got limited time, so I'm coming out. Oh, here we are. Oh wow, we're already here. Okay, that was sooner than I was expecting. Do I want to continue Ridge Trail, or should I head back down, what is it, 40? Ridge Trail, that way. So the Ridge Trail's that way, there's another trail this way. I kind of want to finish out the ridge, because I'm having fun. I'm not tired or anything. I'm doing pretty good right now. So yeah, let's finish out the ridge. My original plan was to go take Trail 40 back down, but I'm not feeling worn out at all. I feel really good actually, and I don't want to stop riding right now, so let's go hit up Trail 40. All right. I feel like I'm filming a T-Dubs Kid video, watching, seeing that abandoned camper there. If this was a T-Dubs Kid video, I'd have to stop and play around in it for a little bit, but nah, I just want to ride right now. I just want to ride. I'm having fun. This has honestly been a really good day of riding, and I got a big smile on my face right now, so oh, big bump. Might be going a little too fast through this section for the T-Dub. Nah, there's no such thing. It just means I'm gonna hit some pretty hard bumps. Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. It looked a lot worse than it felt. Oh, jump it. Oh, yeah. 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 Uh-huh. I'm riding. Oh. Oh, birds.
But I never could forget your face. It finds me in my sleep, and I'd like to tell you about those dreams, but talk is always cheap, so I go where I go. fade away. It's just the way I'm made. I hope if you ever hear my name that it doesn't bring you pain. Just know that I know. Yeah, just know that I know that those days were gold, and a heart always holds onto missing roads.